And we are back. Last game of the day, last series of the day. It's been a long day. And xCet and PI tied 1-1 in the losers bracket round 4. One of these teams going forward, the other one is not. And will be out of the gold division tournament. They're both looking to make diamond, and that's not going to happen for both of them. And we talked about that, perhaps leading to xCet disbanding before. But my suspicion is, if they don't make diamond by the end of next cycle, and I know that they will, then they're gone. But I don't know. Artifact, did we talk to you about that, or was it just Borbeater who gave his opinions because you left?
Yeah, that was just
what?
Art, what do you
What
think
was
is
my
the?
opinion on?
Yeah, what? I don't know. Whoever didn't give their opinion. What's your thought on how long this xCet team's gonna last?
Rhapsody.
Oh,
Fuse
I
team?
already gave mine. So.
Yeah, I think so. Art, yeah.
What am I giving my opinion on Pew's team?
How long is Pew's team going to last?
Like what? Until they disband.
I think they're gonna last at least another month, but Pew's gonna get really mad at people, and it's not gonna be everybody leaving at the same time. I think there's gonna be like a few people leaving.
So they're gonna
because Pew's a
kick what?
dick
They're
face.
gonna roster change? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, they're gonna roster change because Pew's a dick face, and then he's gonna like kick someone. And then after like 2 roster changes, then everyone will realize Pew's shit, and they'll all just disband.
Alright.
That's a little more optimistic than I am.
Parasite.
I expect lots of drama. And
Oh,
at least
sure.
one forum post when they disband from Pew. It's gonna be
No,
like
yeah.
an essay. And it's gonna have a /CEO under it, of course. On some random zero
And
game.
probably Mops will respond under someone else's account.
Yeah.
My question is, how come Pew is not playing proudly under his real name, and he has to disguise himself by calling himself Sweet?
It's probably because he's ignored by Breaky, so he wants everybody to see his flame first.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe that's it.
it's possible. I don't know.
But, I mean, a thing he could do is name change the CEO account, make another account, and then name change that one to the CEO. So, and then he plays under.
You know, I don't think Pew has that much brain power to invest.
That's probably not. Yeah, like, he can log into HoN and play HoN, and that's about it.
Yeah. And not that well either.
Right.
That's for sure.
Like, I imagine he's doing this with, like, a sock on his ear, because he can't figure out
And also,
how to
like,
express himself.
look at him. He doesn't, like, what the fuck are they gonna do? No
he doesn't know what to do. They have Parasite. There's nothing to do. Look at all this extra time. He's like, fuck, what hero can I play?
Well, that's what he
He's
gets.
Nox is
thinking
like,
if he
give
can
me
play
my
Tempest
HP.
or not. I don't think he can play Tempest.
He first picked the Revenant.
Kraken.
It's his fault.
Oh my god, Quincy, this guy's in your clan. It's a bunch of shitty numbers. 0527. What the fuck? 0527.
Oh, that's the Brazil. That's the day that the Latin servers got merged with.
Oh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's when the merge came. There's a clan called 0527.
Oh.
That's when the merge was. The
The
beginning.
day that the Latins re-entered Newer.
Right.
Amazing.
It's the day that the queue times were saved, but according to a lot of people, the quality of games decreased. But that's debatable.
I would say smurfing did a lot more to hurt the quality of games than anything else.
I think you should change the title of this stream to Pew fucking sucks, to be honest.
That's not
Yeah.
a terrible idea.
Silhouette.
Don't even put xCet, just put Pew fucking sucks.
It
Why
could
did it
get
take
you
so
some
long?
viewers.
Well, here's the thing though, like, is that even necessary? Isn't that just, like, self-evident? I don't
Well, I mean,
understand.
I guess.
Because,
Everybody
like,
does know that Pew sucks.
Somebody might know. I have, like, no overlays because I'm terrible at this. So somebody might not know what series this is. So that's at least providing them some information. I guess I could make them be aware that Sweet, in fact, is Pew. And then they can be like, oh, okay, well, that guy sucks then. Because they
Yeah.
might not know that. Yeah, well,
Or just have, a Nightbot going through every minute. Pew fucking sucks.
right. I'm just... Somebody's asking in chat, what has Pink done to deserve this? You clearly have not been following competitive HoN for a very long time. Or you
Yeah, I
haven't
can
been
Pink
put in-
playing.
fucking smells like. Have you met him in person? He smells like dog shit. He
I'll
just
try to
walks
find
around
some
flaunting
healthy
his
pasta.
dog shit cologne everywhere. Makes people put up with it. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
The thing that I legitimately can't understand is how, like, how does he keep getting people to come back and be on his team? Especially like Nox and like these are people who have been on good teams before, are considered good players, and it seems like that they should have better opportunities than having to keep teaming up with him.
Well, I think they're just as equally as asshole. Like they're as equal douchebags as Pew, but
Oh.
they just don't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But
possible.
anyways,
There's a
the
game going
silhouette
on.
pick. Yeah, I don't know about the silhouette pick this early. I mean, they just let them Dark Lady into a silhouette.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanted that because they have Parasite. If Parasite gets a Codex, Dark Lady literally can't do anything on the map.
And Nox certainly likes himself some TDL. I'm not even sure how much or how well Ceratops plays Silhouette, but
Yeah, I've never seen Ceratops play Silhouette either.
he's generally
And
kind of
Trumple's
been
banned.
He likes the melee carries, right? Like Mage Bane and stuff.
Yeah.
he tends to, and there's like a certain set of carries. He only plays like 4 or 5 heroes, to my knowledge.
Kind of like one of our players.
Maybe just a little.
Yeah. Anyway, second set of bans here are Torture, Tempest, and Empath on the Legion side. Prisoner, Pebbles, and Drunken Hellborn. So if you try and get rid of those Strength Initiators, left Gauntlet available, which is odd because Slaskid Ret loves himself some hookers, and he loves Gauntlet, so I don't know.
I guess you can Gauntlet ult the Dark Lady blades off of Dark Lady, right?
That's true, but I mean, like, Slaskid Ret plays a lot of Gauntlet. He loves hook heroes, and he banned out all of these Strength Initiator type heroes, but not Gauntlet, which is one of his favorites.
Yeah. Well, also because, like, or I guess Hellborn could have maybe still Gauntleted, but Kraken
Yeah, that would have forced Kraken
could have been at
suicide.
the dual threat.
And Ophelia's still on the board. Maybe P wants to play Ophelia. I don't know.
Looks like a support Revenant now.
Almost certainly. Unless they want to jungle something weird. Revenant can jungle at what, level 4?
2. I mean 3. 3.
Keeper of the
I don't know.
Force.
But
I like
Keeper.
that last pick.
Me too. I don't think Keeper gets enough play. It's getting better now.
I think people just didn't like the armor nerf thing. It is actually really big if you were used to playing it before, and now that like the whole 70 mana for Q thing, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, if you're used to the old Keeper and you play this Keeper, you're like, what the fuck is going on? How am I dying? And how do I have no mana?
Yeah.
I think that maybe just encourages you to go a little bit more aggressive in the jungle and not get your
Yeah.
invis, and instead max the Entmoot and the Keeper Dogs, which
Sounds
lets you jungle
ridiculous.
faster, but obviously it's a little bit more dangerous if somebody starts to roam on you. Looks like we'll be seeing a Suicide Keeper.
But, I mean, it used to be that Keeper was such a safe suicide,
Right.
you know, like, that
Just
people
invis
would have
yourself
to
constantly.
pick specific heroes to face against him, like Soul Reaper. And now that that doesn't happen, Soul Reaper hardly ever gets picked.
Hey, we saw him today. In that ridiculous Game 1 sync lineup. If you guys
Yep.
haven't seen that game, you should go watch it on HoNcast.
Does Keeper have stars on him? Is he wearing a do-rag with stars?
Yeah, this is the Stay Green Keeper.
Is that like an America flag that's like
I think
Keeper-fied?
that's like a Jamaican flag or a Jamaican thing or something, because I think it's like a pot reference, I'm pretty sure.
Looks pretty
it's-
insane.
Gotta love those pot references.
It's a Keeper of the Green alt. It's one of the ones that SG got for winning.
Oh, Jesus
A
Christ,
tail?
this Hellborn train is like about to wreck this Parasite.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't even think about it. They
Get him!
okay, let's-
Nope.
Get him!
Nope. There's a Taint Soul. Shorcan, run! Glacius, nice. Done there, Glacius.
That was the best
Shorcan's
target
gonna
to
be fine.
stun. So that was
Yeah.
good by Raph.
No doubt. So. Good job, Snowy. Fine. You did something well. Congratulations. I have this
So
whole
yeah,
avatar.
Stay Green didn't even get to play HoN long enough to have their avatar in the
Yes.
game while they play.
Because it takes S2 like a year and a half to put an ult in the game.
Well, the same thing with Zai. Zai didn't get to see his Monkey King avatar either.
Did he get a special one or just the TDM one?
The TDM one, Zai made it. Zai
Oh.
Timer.
That's cool.
And then there's is MS Ivy Slither, or is that
Yeah.
just a different thing?
That's
Or did
no.
they design that one?
I don't know if they designed that, but it's the same idea that like they won a bunch of titles, so they get an ult that's about them, sort of. I thought it was
Yeah.
supposed to be like if you win a major title, you get an ult, and so I don't know if that's just like one per team or something, or what, but technically there were multiple iterations of Stray Green that had titles, so.
Why didn't Keeper spawn trees again and force Darkly to tank another 20 seconds? That could have been cool.
Hmm.
I guess he
don't know,
knows
but
what he's
these
doing.
lanes seem kind of weird to me. Again, with like the Revenant
Revenant,
Gauntlet
man.
thing, it's like the same with Revenant Kraken.
But that, I mean,
It's
but
worse.
they got the kill last time.
I'd
Yeah.
say Revenant Kraken's way worse than Revenant Gauntlet. At least Gauntlet can bring somebody back into range for Rev.
Yeah, and I like this. They pulled Masera a buttload of trees, like 200 gold worth of regen. So he should be
Yeah.
able to own this Rhapsody.
And yet, he's playing very defensive.
And the solo Gauntlet mid, I don't know. They were saying on HoN
I'm fine with
thought
that.
it was okay. I don't like it at all.
I'm honestly totally fine with it. Like, I mean, I'd much rather have Raps down here in this bottom lane with Silhouette, and I'd rather run a Juggler than run a dual support.
Yeah. I feel like they just shouldn't have picked, like, to force a Gauntlet into the solo lane. I just don't like it. Maybe it's just me. It's like, Gauntlet feels
Tag's
like he
in
has
trouble.
such good early game potential, it's not really worth wasting.
Parasite's trying to body block.
He doesn't have his Q.
He's got a couple more seconds on Blink.
Oh! Oh
Is he
my
gonna get it?
god.
Nice.
He disjointed the last auto attack.
Yeah, and he won't be able to get the end
And
of
their
his ring.
courier might die?
Nope.
He missed. Did he miss the wards? No, the courier's just not flying, so he can't get the one on the left. That sucks.
And that could come down to the greediness of finishing the chalice before you know that your
Yeah.
shit's blocked.
And I think actually both of these Revs should counter these wards. I think they're in range in both the hard camps, but
I think the hard camp on the right is just gonna get run out anyways.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
left, that's definitely in range, I feel like.
Torkant's reward. It's close.
It's flying. Is he gonna use it?
yeah. I mean, to be honest, like, I don't know why it took that long to get the courier up anyway, but I guess the solo support doesn't help, but I still feel like it should have happened earlier.
Well, if he pulled regen to anyone, it makes him pretty poor.
Yeah, he pulled regen the keeper. So. Come on, Shortcan, use the courier! Oh my god.
Nope. Shortcan, it's a ward right there. Just like listen. Come on. Your ward of Rev is now going to run out before that ward of Sight does. I'm blinking away in the bottom lane. So anyway, Certas down here only at 260 GPM actually. I'm kind of surprised considering all the effort that Snowy and this Rhapsody went to box out that hag, and obviously she did have a ton of regen, so that doesn't help, but it feels like Certas should have been able to take advantage of that and turn it into more CS.
Guess
like,
maybe
yeah.
he just,
I think maybe it's just like a comfort thing. He's just so used to playing melee heroes,
Yeah.
maybe he's not used to last
Ag.
hitting with that shit.
Dance Floor goes down. Doesn't know exactly where she is, but can they kill her? Yeah. Hazy Gauntlet coming in here.
Oh
Ag, no
my
blink for
God.
2 seconds. Yep, now she's dead. Alright. They're doing it getting the Bloodlust kill onto Masera. Those Death Lotus came back up just in time.
You got phase blitz. I'm not sure if you guys like that or not.
On Certus is
I
fine.
understand
Keeper
it.
getting caught out too. Dark Blades are on him. He can't invis. But now he will get it off. And there is no rev. Actually, Glacius, Pew, just barely going to live. And he will pop a health bot, so he should be okay.
I think phase boots are an okay thing to get against like suicide hags.
Yeah, I just don't like it like in the longer picture.
Yeah,
especially versus like a Revenant and a Kraken. Because I mean,
so
generally he's
not
gonna get the
against
Null
the
Stone,
Pebble,
so he's gonna have like 900 HP when he finishes the Null Stone.
I think he'll have more than 900 HP when he's still some, but...
Well, like 1k, and I still don't like it.
I mean, there's nobody that's really gonna one-shot him, so...
Well, I mean, like Revenant
So,
and this, you know.
Right. Middle lane actually Gauntlet and Parasite going at something. Revenant is invisible, speaking of that, so they're going to try to get a kill on this Gauntlet here. They will be able to finish off with the Splash Auto. Now Short King be some trouble as the Invis comes through, and the Infest going to come out. Looks like he'll try to run away.
Oh, big.
He is dead, and the charge! Yep, last
Double
kill.
tap.
Belly with the plays.
So I don't know if you guys saw that, but there were like Kraken charged the Gauntlet up a cliff and he S2'd up it. And
didn't see
then
that part.
Gauntlet counter grappled across the Kraken, and then the Kraken got S2'd up the other cliff. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah,
Thanks, S2.
it's pretty funny.
So anyway, Nox in the top lane actually at 350 GPM, so he's even doing worse than Certus is. So maybe I shouldn't be hating on Certus so much, but Cabelli in that middle lane with those 2 kills up to 390 gold per minute.
Well, I mean, he did get the Bloodlust, remember?
Yeah, he didn't get the bloodlust. That's a good point. And in terms of pure CS, 36 to 16 as opposed to 43 and 16. So no doubt Nox a little bit better on pure creep kill stats. Keeper did vacate a little bit to stack the ancients, but yeah.
I think Kraken needs a slight strength nerf, or like early game strength.
Like base
He just
health.
seems,
Yeah.
yeah, he just seems just a little bit too tanky. That he almost always seems to win the like early game fights, like in the mid lane, or like just barely survive.
I feel like for the fact that he's got a charge, he's too tanky. Like it'd be fine if he didn't have an escape mechanism like Meraxis.
Yeah.
Top lane, Dark Blade's coming out and Keeper once again. Will this be enough to kill him? No, yes it will actually. Invis apparently fade time there. Yeah, did you hear that like little death sound? Definitely.
Yeah, that's funny.
Pretty good.
What was it?
I don't know, some sort
Was
of...
it reggae or something?
Invis
Or-
Kraken with DD. Oh my god.
And we're
Oh, he
gonna-
got
Gauntlet, the
grappled
hook
back into the hook.
And the
He's
ultimate,
grappled.
we'll see if they can do anything about this.
Oh my
Kraken has
gosh,
to charge
Kraken.
Oh my
forward,
god.
and
that
he's
was
dead.
ridiculous.
The plays. The plays. That was a great
That was
purge
insane.
from the Gauntlet Blast, too.
Yeah.
Get rid of that DD.
I feel like he should have just charged him. I don't know why he ulted him first. He was invis with DD and everything.
Maybe he wanted to release the Kraken.
Yeah.
That's it's gotta be some sort of sexual euphemism, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
This keeper is really suffering. Holy
he
crap.
is sub 100 gold per minute. And he's probably got to
He's
get
at like
some lane control
Rhapsody
here.
level.
So, anyway, once again, jump onto Gauntlet, but that's not going to happen here. Hag coming in from that suicide lane, trying to help out the gank. As both supports rotate over. But, I mean, considering the 2v1 situation, Slaskiret's at 265 gold per minute. Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I think it was because he got that kill on
Yeah.
the Kraken.
I mean, that definitely helped. He has 37 CS.
Yeah. And he's got another kill. Look.
Yeah, and it's just Kraken getting wrecked. Parasite coming in here as well, has the face hug, but can't get the angle onto Revenant, so...
Because he's against a Kraken, he's like the lane's always slightly pushed so that he has a chance to hook into tower. So that's kind of nice. for the gauntlet.
He wants to hide 5 people. Most specifically, losers. Hellborn creeps came from a weird direction, but I guess keep trying to pull here. Get lanes to pull back, and that's not going to happen. As the Legion wave is much more powerful. But they could maybe turn this into a push.
Glacius did just nuke it, so.
Yeah.
And what Keeper can do against pushes is make tree dogs and like just drag the creeps around.
I meant like Legion could turn that into a push because their wave was so strong. Like they were going to lose lane control because of that. And Revenant continuing to sit behind this tier 1 tower, trying to get a kill on this Keeper perhaps. He's level 4, so he's pretty damn tanky, and of course he's got the invis. But there go the Dark Blades, and here comes Revenant with all sorts of damage. File gonna drop one more time.
I feel like that's what Hellborn needs to do, though. They need to make those pickoffs, because I really don't think that they have the late game, this game at least.
I mean, they have TDL and Hag, and Kraken.
Yeah, but Hag really isn't farming that well, and they have a Keeper
No.
and a Parasite to lock down. The Keeper, Parasite, and Gauntlet to lock down that Dark Lady, so...
I mean, the question is basically, actually, his bottom lane, speaking of the late game issues, Silhouette's going to force her illusion, and she will be fine. The question is basically, is TDL going to get cleaved quickly enough so that she can start clearing camps and then help create space for Hag to get her own farm?
Yeah, because this Hag right now, is looking at, he's at like 100 GPM. I don't know if he can recover fast enough to be useful late game.
I mean, we could see Hag not go for a farm build just for something like utility instead. She does pick up a Grave Locket right there, so nice juke.
You could go for the tablet and then the courier, or the courier tablet and the mock.
Right. Makes sense.
With glowstones.
Right.
With those sounds, yeah.
Well, you gotta keep the health up.
Yeah. You have to shine bright. You have to keep yourself optimistic. You're gonna be in diamond, you have to shine.
Revenant Invis gonna scout out both the Rhapsody and the Gauntlet, so we're gonna open up onto Rhapsody here, but I'm not really sure what the point of that was. Taint Soul goes on to her, and now the Charging Strike, so that was the point of that. And kills Naui right off the bat. Pretty much nothing they can do about it. Although, to be fair, Rhapsody didn't really react all that fast. Didn't use staccatos. I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, he also didn't stutter step on his dance floor.
Yeah. And there goes the Gauntlet Blast onto Revenant. Will they get this kill? No! As here comes Glacius, and Gauntlet can't do anything. He saw Glacius coming in too because the Word of Sight spotted him before Revenant made him in, but went for the play and did not work. So Hellborn now taking 6-4 hero kill lead. They are still down a little bit in both gold and experience because even though Parasite isn't farming very well, he's farming better than any support in the game. And of course, Hag had a terrible time in top. It's like a keeper, so.
I just realized how all in. I mean, this keeper is max invis.
Yeah, he's maxing his Q. I don't know why.
Are they like?
Back right here, Silhouette just gets screwed. Bad Blood helps finish her off. And Invis Kraken once again, trying to slow down Ceratops here, who's at 400 GPM, but 450 on Nox. And there's the cleave. Look at the stacks here. Double stack medium camp, but that's it. No, sorry, it's double stack medium camp over here as well. And the Ancients are not stacked. Oh, they're stacked once.
They're double stack.
They're double now.
Yeah. And Glacius off the side, dropping once more.
It seems to be all that Legion's picking off lately is the Glacius.
Oh, it's P. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I mean,
He's dying a bunch. I mean,
Q and Fabelli, I mean, let's be real, 2 worst players in HoN.
I don't know. Fabelli's fine.
He plays with Q though. I mean,
He does play with Pew. I think Anthos is pretty bad.
that too. He does eat mushroom pizza.
Right.
It's disgusting.
Like, How can you possibly be a decent HoN player if you're gonna eat mushroom pizza? It just saps all the skill right out of you.
And I like this game sense by Nox. I mean, they have 0 wards in their top river, but you just knew to back up as soon as Gauntlet was coming. I don't know how.
He's a genius. I mean, they have 0 wards, and Fine just did place one, so.
Yeah.
So let's push him bottom.
Yep,
Yeah.
so it's owning.
That's one thing about this hero, like,
The Legion
she
have
pushes
destroyed a
towers
Hellborn
way
tower.
faster than I expected that she should. And top lane actually Slasky right, gonna get kill on Glacius once again. As Pew dies for the third time. He now leads this game in deaths. I feel like it's important to point that out.
I mean, it's not really that Silhouette pushes fast, it's just that nobody really wants to contest a Silhouette, so you can just auto-attack towers.
Because we will almost always get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
No doubt. Gauntlet here with the portal key. Az is gonna get the jump on Revenant. Pretty easy kill there. Face Hug, of course, stopping the silence. Or the.
He was pretty confident with that hook.
Yeah, he was.
Some players will ult first and then make sure they're in the right spot. Yeah, he just went for it.
The Legion had destroyed
Honestly,
a
if they had gotten
Hellborn
Kraken,
tower.
they probably would have killed him too, so. I don't know, I guess he's got investments, but I still think they would have had enough damage to at least get close. They have Rhapsody coming in from the side. Mid tower now. So let's split up with the illusion. We'll do a lot of damage. This tower, actually, very possibly kill it. Fortification goes off there. Parasite in that catapult. Also,
The Legion had destroyed
yep,
a
there goes the
Hellborn
Kraken. Now gonna get shot in the
tower.
head, just crushed.
Now this Gauntlet's like MVP
Yeah.
is 7 and 2.
He's doing
It's
really well.
pretty much every kill on their team.
I told you.
Yep.
I told you in the drafting phase. Last Kid Red plays a lot of Gauntlet, and he's quite good at it.
I don't know what happens to this team if you just ban Gauntlet.
If you ban Gauntlet
Oh,
and
is he
you ban
dead?
Prisoner, we'll see. He's gonna TP.
Oh.
He's gonna make it. He's gone. No cancels.
Puzzle box is level. I mean, Parasite is level 2 puzzle box.
Yep. Keeper of the Force picking up the Mana Ring as well. Millstone's finished on Silhouette. That'll be helpful, obviously. And Gauntlet looks like this we're gonna shrug ahead. Which is fine. It's a good item for him.
He deleted the tower.
Yes, he
He
did.
deleted the tower. Nice bug.
He must watch my replays.
He must be mad. I mean, bug abuse, salty as fuck. Nice all chat.
Yeah.
Counter all chat.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're still salty.
I don't know if it's a bug. I've heard it said that it's like intentionally allowed.
There's
or
no
something.
way that's intentional.
Like you don't know what happened.
Well,
That was
I mean, have they removed Parasite from HoN Tour? I've deleted like 6 towers.
Well, has anybody
You
reported
know,
you?
we're like the bug abusers.
At least the
let's be
Kraken,
real.
but Silhouette
All
just
we do
says
is
I'm
abuse
gone.
bugs.
We delete towers while our Clanks is on the side of the map.
And we're on USD servers, so all the
Yeah.
Europeans are mad at us too.
Yeah, I mean we're not even from US West, you know. We just
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, definitely. We actually all live in Europe too. We just want USC Spring to piss everyone off.
We all live in Western Europe.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's a little bit closer.
We just want a slight advantage against the fucking Sweden players
Right.
and Norwegian players.
Meanwhile,
Right.
Gauntlet's cleaning people up. But yeah, you guys are like what, all from Portugal or something? And
Yeah, we even faked our accents too. It was pretty hard.
you did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I have to say. I'm like the shorthand taught us how to do it.
Did he?
Yeah,
Makes
we
sense.
actually know him IRL. He's one of our best friends.
Yeah.
Just like Pew.
You should tell him that he needs to get more kills on Parasite because he's only auto 1 and 2.
Yeah,
he's
I don't
gotta-
know. This Gauntlet's pretty
I don't
much
know.
just, like,
Deleting
doing
a
all the work
tower
in this game.
is like equivalent to 2 kills.
Yeah.
And I
That's
like
box
this start
3
where
as
you
well.
join the Firebrand. Thank God.
So looking
Thank
at
God.
Kraken. Actually, Kraken to charge Gauntlet away, and then he says, "Guess what? Hook right back."
That's funny.
This Gauntlet
Also,
is just-
I mean, Legion's pretty low on mana, so I don't think they're gonna do anything else here. Yeah, they're
It
playing
looks like
us.
7
Keeper's
charge
about
on
to
the power
get picked
supply.
off. Keeper's definitely
Or
gonna
can
die.
use
can
a
save
puzzle
him.
box right now. Oh yes, he did.
No,
Oh
fire.
my God! He
The
didn't
creeps.
get the phase boots.
The
Is he gonna
creeps.
kill him? Is he gonna kill him? Use
The
your
creeps.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh, so close. Lol. Wait for the nice all chat.
Yeah.
No, they're just gonna report them for unsportsmanlike play.
Jeez.
And Gauntlet. Oh, that's Dead Revenant.
I was gonna say that I really liked that Nox got this Firebrand because I fucking hate it when people go straight BKB after the Abyssal. You don't have any mobility. But, okay, good. He sold it before.
But-
I thought maybe P would have been mad at him, like, oh my fucking God, get BKB.
I think with the Keeper route, maybe he needs BKB.
I mean, you can always get a Geos,
Yeah, but he's way far away from the Geos.
I guess.
It's a pretty tough. It's a pretty tough choice. So, I mean, you're either like not gonna do enough damage, or you're just gonna be like not doing damage because you're stuck in a keeper route.
And then you're dead.
All he really needs to do is get out of the Keeper room because he has his ult to stay alive somewhat if they don't all group up on top of each other. And if they do group up, then they get Kraken ulti, so.
The Hellborn had destroyed a
Power
Legion
of darkness.
tower.
And Glacier's ulti for that matter, but
The Legion had destroyed a
trading some
Hellborn
towers
tower.
there, and as Legion take out
Yep.
the last tier 1. Hellborn take out their second. Looks like
I feel like we
Keeper
should
was-
point out that somebody in chat asked, he said that he likes mushroom pizzas.
He did say that. I was just gonna
How
let
could
it go.
you possibly like mushroom pizzas?
Oh, also, just kind of some small plays that Legion did. Gauntlet was porting bottom. He ported near the trees, and then Keeper invised him while he was porting.
Oh, it's
So
funny.
he like ended up.
And now
in
he's dead.
Holy crap, they bat blasted him? Oh my God.
That was
Yeah.
almost certainly unnecessary, and
The Hellborn had destroyed a Legion tower.
I don't actually hate it all that much because they needed to kill him.
At least
they're
they
gonna
have
get pushed
the,
anyways.
still.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is they were all bottom, and now they need to defend base.
They got a Hell Cannon. They got Keeper minions. They got a Ballista. Oh,
And then charging strikes. They have none of that. Keeper picking
Keeper
an
goes for the
Astrolabe.
Astrolabe.
It's a bit
yeah.
late, but it's fine. So I can take triple ancients here.
Yeah, I feel like if this Pew wasn't a Glacius and he was like an empath instead, this game would look so much differently.
That's probably true.
I mean, he wouldn't be feeding because he would be inside other heroes, and they would have way stronger late game. Like, not even debatable. Even if Silhouette isn't strong, Empath Dark Lady is like too
Right.
strong.
Well, isn't the Glacius kind of better against the Suicide Keeper than a Empath? Or no?
Well, they didn't really
The wall?
make use of it
I'm
anyways. They
actually
didn't really
not
kill
sure.
anybody. They didn't kill the Keeper regardless.
And like wall is really
Yeah.
effective against keeper minions.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, if,
and it's good to
but
block them
you
out.
need the dust though if you want to get the kill. Whereas Glacius can ice imprison.
I mean, realistically, Lake just needs dust too. They lost a couple of kills up top
Yeah,
because they.
I guess so.
Silhouette is in.
And Gauntlet actually hits Kraken with the hook as he came in with the portal key trying to get the ultimate off. That's not gonna happen. Keeper helping to lock him down.
Brought back.
And yeah, he did buy back, so they're gonna look for something here. Dropping the torrent on
Yeah, I
to
think-
Keeper the Forest, and now they're just gone. Alright, that's fine.
I mean, Kraken like he PK'd into the Gauntlet hook. Like Gauntlet
Yeah.
wasn't trying to hook.
No, he was not. He was going for Revenant.
Piece of cake.
And actually, Fabelli gonna drop again.
That was pretty YOLO puzzle
It
box
was.
running in, and it worked.
Yeah, Bella is just having a bad game. This Gauntlet's
2, 6,
just
and 2.
fucking.
Yeah, it was a 2v1 lane too in middle, so. Gonna Alright, charging strikes in from TDL, not going to do too much. The log bolus or whatever it is. Log bolus is the stun and Skydance is the
Yeah.
call.
But it at least does keep them off the base for a little bit.
Yeah. But, I mean, they have the Astrolabe now, so I think that was their cue to be like, yeah, let's go kill some towers.
They don't have a creep wave though, which is kind of questionable.
I think they're trying to ban out a bunch of spells right now, so that when the creeps do come in, they don't have that. Actually, counter right here onto TDL. She's been locked down a lot. There goes the Geometer's Band. Rhyme's gonna die to the Kraken ultimate, and Shorthand drops as well. So does File on that Keeper of the Forest. But Silhouette's still alive. She's trying to do damage. This is a problem. It's a 3v1, and now Certes also gonna fall. So Gauntlet gets away with the portal key. Looks like that'll be it for this fight.
Damn.
A nice fight back there from Team Excellent, actually.
Yeah, they used everything on the Dark Lady instead of the Kraken, so Kraken got a really big ult off, and
Right.
Dark Lady pretty much killed Parasite anyway, so it wasn't really the biggest deal. Does he have an aimbot? Is that what Nox is asking?
Probably. It's probably a main bot. That's the only reason that xCet would lose, right? If they're cheating? Makes sense.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying, you know?
Apparently he never
Everybody's
uses
just
the-
BM on Team Excellent, they just don't say everything.
So that's good at giving away secrets here. Not sure why.
He never uses E.
Now they know everything. They know all of the tricks. They can totally win this game.
But if you hack their computer and disable the W button,
Yep.
he won't be able to hook.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pick Devo or something instead.
Yeah.
But then he can't rot.
Yeah, this is just terrible. Maybe you should just pick Prisoner.
But I mean, you could
Level
use the
stats.
mouse. You could use the mouse probably to pull the rod off.
I
You
didn't
can
want
always
to talk
bind
about.
your skills to a different button.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about how long it took me to start using hotkeys when I was playing Dota.
Oh, well, I mean, Dota didn't have hotkeys.
It did. They were just inconsistent. They're on a gauntlet, they're in place, it's just dead.
Oh, I thought you meant like item hotkeys. Yeah.
Oh
The
no,
Dota's
like
hotkey-
skill hotkeys.
Oh. I mean, I never even played Dota. It took me so long.
And there's the face hug. And actually cracking ultimate onto this Parasite. Nice wrap. Oh, that'll stop it. And the Parasite gets right back into a creep. So nothing dead so far on the Legion side. There goes the Keeper in the background of the Kraken. And Misera also going to fall in the rush tag. So we'll see if they can finish up Crack. Looks like Silhouette trying to chase. Yeah, that tree grappling giving her some little bit bonus movement speed. And that ends up being a 3 for nothing. And they were trying to stop the Conwar. Didn't even finish the Conwar, but this will be a bot tower. Actually, now charging strikes in, yeah, cover of darkness from the Hellborn side. As now all of a sudden TDL's a little bit up too hard, and there goes Nox. Glacius, good down for lots of damage, but you're not going to get too many kills out of this. Certus actually does die, shockingly enough, but Parasite going to finish off him, and Revenant, yes!
Too easy.
Will the burn kill him? It will. So.
Genocide.
Wait, how did Parasite get burn on him again? Because I thought he would have ulted it away.
That's what I thought it too. But anyway, Slaska Grit dies here with buybacks. As they're coming through, and we'll see if Keeper can get out of this. Looks like he's not even to try to. Both Fabelli and Fine did buyback. No, it's just Fine that fight. That was earlier when Fabelli died, and just now he did drop as well. So, File managed to get the TP on out. Perhaps he's not quite as lucky.
That was actually really good from Znawi too. He killed the Jun right before he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hag, I thought Hag would have went for the Hellfire. He got the Apprentice robe first, but he really did go for that like 27-minute light brand.
Apparently, Facehug doesn't remove mortification.
No, it doesn't.
Well, that explains that.
Because otherwise he would have owned.
Yeah. I mean, it still ended up being a pretty good play. Got a couple kills out of it. But.
Yeah, I think the Legion's just pushing. Or they're only winning these fights because they're pushing their lead, And they're going while Dark Lady doesn't have his BKB finished.
Right.
As soon as Dark Lady has BKB finished, I don't think they're gonna be able to win any fights with these items at least.
So
Bane gotta keep
what does
root.
Legion do now to win? Do they just take it easy with their Rax advantage?
Hell no.
I think
Or
they
do they
need to take
go
Congo
again?
right now.
Kong and then go. Look
I
how
don't
many
think they
woods
need to
are
take
around
Kongor,
Kong
but
there.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
concerned
boy.
about that. But I don't think they need to take Kongor. I think they need to pressure Kongor maybe, and if they can take it for free, then go for it. But don't like force it.
They need to get Kongor, and then they need to use that token to farm Silhouette a Savage Mace and push base. That's what they need to do. Silhouette gets
So
a
he
Savage and they can push base with that, then it'll be easy.
I think Sil needs a Shrunken as much as anything else.
Yeah.
I have a lot of magic damage on the Hellborn team. And she's dying actually a fair bit in these fights. I'm kind of
Yeah,
surprised by
Gauntlet's
how
really
often-
just the MVP.
Oh, so it's manning up.
Yeah. Glacius, gonna pay for this? Yes, he will.
Oh my God,
And
he
there goes
took
Jobber's
it.
Bane totally out. Or
Oh,
disconnects
he
the Kraken.
Oh my god!
This is amazing. Certos with the plays anyway. Dodging two ults. Is he gonna die? He's hasted Kraken in the background. Actually didn't get hit by the Keeper Root, and they
God,
kill
he's
Nox.
done it.
And the portal key away from the torrent disjoints that. Certos, why are you still alive?
I think he just won the game.
Okay. I don't even care who wins this
Literally
anymore
just won.
because Certos has won my heart. But Revenant gonna get cut out here by the dust of Rev, and nice hook back.
Eat!
He did use the E. What a liar.
Oh my fucking
Fucking
god!
liar.
What a cheater! Fucking aimbot.
I think
I'm
Certos
pretty sure
makes
he
up
used
for
the
that.
E when he hooked Kraken as well. When he hooked Kraken by accident. Pretty sure that was an
Fuck.
E.
Get out of here.
Don't fucking lie again.
Yeah, again with the E. Killing Glacius.
See, this guy's such a liar.
I know.
Massacre.
Maybe he was
The
like
Legion
trying to
destroyed the
psychology.
Hellborn
He always
Tower.
Yeah, maybe we just don't understand European humor, and he always uses E.
Yeah, it might be a culture thing.
Yeah. We just don't get it.
I would ask Shorthand to explain it to us, but he's American, so he probably wouldn't think either.
A Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.
So they're gonna play that middle lane here on the Legion side, and that's gonna be hard to come back from. It's gonna make
Alright,
Kongor
now we just
very
have to
free.
wait for Silhouette to make more plays like that so they can finish the top lane.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just comes down to the amount of greedy items Hellborn has. Like, they don't have an Astrolabe, they don't have, what is it, a puzzle box. They don't have a lot of the super big team fight items. Like, they have the Abyssal and the Saxstone and the Bulwark, sure, but they don't have the damage off it.
Okay, Slasky Rent is in chat, and he's claiming that if he uses W and it clicks close to his hero, it's just like using E. Okay,
That's true.
but I don't know if I trust you. Your Keeper of the Forest getting caught out, and that's gonna be their kill. So,
Yeah, but if you do that, it's so easy to misdirect your hook.
yeah.
I think you should just ban him for lying, to be honest.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
We can tell. Like, the E
I mean-
goes on cooldown on your hero. Dude, what a liar.
Just saying. I'm just saying, I'm not sure if I can trust this guy. I don't know.
You guys see Gauntlet in the back here?
Yep, with the Invisor.
He's in. It's only on for
Get him.
10
Yeah,
more
heck.
seconds.
Get him.
Oh my!
High five, loser!
Yeah, now it is though. Corky coming back and the hook back right into it. Going to be an easy kill. And
Oh my god, they're
darkness actually on everything. Kraken hitting a bunch of people. They will immediately kill Rhapsody. Over here, Glacius doing on him with down 4, and the face hug coming out from Parasite will kill Fabelli in the background. Gets the Infiz off, and Gauntlet here trying to run away, but he's in the middle of a bunch of good heroes. And Q does die, but so does Gauntlet.
A
So
Hellborn
we'll see if
barracks has
Silhouette
been
can do anything as she comes
destroyed.
back in here. Has the True Grapple back up. Dark Lady, the only one still alive for the Hellborn team, and she will
Yes,
be able to
yes,
port away.
yes. Oh.
Yeah, so bot racks meanwhile were cleaned up by the creep wave.
I'm pretty sure you said Dark Baby, just by the way.
Dark Lady? What do you think I said?
You said Dark Baby.
Oh, I think I said Dark Lady.
No,
I say a lot of the wrong. See, there you go. I was about to say I say the wrong thing a lot, and
absolutely not. I know exactly. You have no idea.
I have no idea what I said. TDL picking up the shot in there, so
A little late. I think you should have just skipped the Geo. I don't know about finishing.
that's literally what I said. That's exactly what I said, and you're like, I like the Geo here.
Oh well, you know, I meant like
Jungle has
after
been
the Shrunken,
slain.
you should have gotten the Geos, not like get the Geos before the Shrunken. That's stupid.
I think you're just a liar, and you're.
I think you're. I mean, you're the one pulling random stats out of your butthole. I mean,
Well,
I don't.
look, stop telling people that. If they don't know that they're random, they'll believe them.
They'll
It doesn't-
believe them.
It
Nobody
doesn't
believes
work.
what I say.
It's like telling people that Santa Claus isn't real, okay? So finally we're gonna
Well,
cut out
nobody
once
believes
again,
what I say anyway.
and the Dark Blade's gonna help finish him off. Looks like Certas will be okay. Move speed from the tree grapple they need to find. Kraken ultimate really not necessary, but oh well.
The Silhouette's trying to man up with Rhapsody nearby to him. They might catch Dark
Looks like
Lady.
you're gonna kill that Dark Lady. You just-
Yeah, she's in some trouble, and she's getting locked down. Pops a Shrunken. Will she get away? Darkness does fall onto a bunch of heroes. And she'll be actually okay. No, here's Gauntlet. He's in. There's the hook back. Infernal instability. Not quite yet. No Shrunken. There's Geo's Bane as well. Ceratosh really trying to get this kill. In the background, though, there's the nice Rhapsody ultimate stopping that. Q in the background does die. There goes Revenant as well. Bat Blast on this last hero, so Gauntlet takes the death. We'll see if Rhapsody can get out of this. I
Rhapsody
seriously doubt it.
tablets.
Oh my god! Snowy with the blades.
Chase.
And Masera coming in. Is Snowy gonna live? Yep. Fogs the Kraken. Doesn't take the torrent, and he wins. We'll see if Kraken can get out of this. He's got 3 seconds on his portal key, but he's gonna be disabled here by the
I
solo
don't
auto
see him
attacks.
getting out of this one.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen either.
Oh,
Charge away! Yep,
do it,
PK.
Sil, do it.
Yeah, he's fine.
Wait, why isn't he just straight up attacking the rocks?
I don't know.
God, and these fucking Hellborn players, they just drop their hatchets on the ground. It's like they don't know that they can sell them.
I know.
Oh, I hate these people.
Well, sometimes it's
Wondering-
good to drop it on the ground in case you maybe make some room later and want to pick it up.
Hellborn's getting killed.
Shut up.
What is it with... What is with
Wingboat
people
completed.
losing couriers? Were either of you guys in the series where 5 couriers died in 3 games?
No, we weren't there. It must have been against Kaiser, though.
No, it wasn't. It was in the gold division, and 5 couriers died in 3 games. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
That sounds pretty stupid, though.
By the end of it, I was literally just laughing. Like, I couldn't talk for about 30 seconds because I was just laughing. It was the most
It
ridiculous
happens.
thing in the world.
But
I mean,
I don't know, Quincy.
if
it
you
looks
mix
like
a combination of- I mean, there's some players that always lose, get the courier killed, and then there's other players that always go for courier kills. And if you mix a combination of the two, then you'll get 5 courier kills.
Okay, but here's the thing. Like, it was both teams. I think in one
Uh.
game, 3 couriers died. Okay? Which means that
Good.
both teams lost their original courier, and then the other team bought a courier, and then they killed it again.
Yeah. Well, the best is when you kill their flying courier, which they got really early, and then they buy a walking courier,
And kill
and then
that.
you kill that. Because you have wards and it's walking.
Outplane. We'll see if PI tries to go for this. Feels like they should be getting a little more aggressive. They got 2 lanes down. And a token on Silhouette that cannot be lasting for too much longer here. Yeah, only a minute, so they're not going to be able to turn this into a push, actually. She's just farming the woods, and I don't know why. Like, it feels like they probably could have won this game.
I don't know. I was telling you at the beginning, this Legion
Well,
team.
maybe
is like,
Ceratosh wants to call the police on them or something.
Yeah. Dark Lady down.
Or just solo kill Dark Lady, maybe?
Yeah, well, charging strikes. So,
I don't know. Maybe they're just not on the same page.
I mean, they have a pretty substantial lead, so it's not like they have to push right now. They've got 2 racks. They have top lane over here. Gauntlet gonna get the hook out of the Keeper, or Kraken ultimate, and right into the Keeper ultimate, and the Darkness falls. Not quite enough. And Few gonna die here. Here comes TDL finally. It's now gonna get cleaned up. And Keeper of the Forest getting locked down a little bit too. We'll see if he can get through this. No, he can't. Still not very tanky. Ceratops finally coming through. Shortcan jumps out of his creep to help finish off the Kraken. And Dark Lady's like, yeah, I don't want any more of that. Log Bowl is not going to be able to stun this TDL. But the Portal Key going to help out. Kraken coming right back in with the buyback. And there's not going to be too much done here. Keeper, that was earlier actually on the backside. So last good red on the Gauntlet finally does die. Here we go, charging strikes onto
Silhouette's just going for the racks.
We'll see if they can finish him off. No, it doesn't look like it actually. Yeah, Silhouette gonna be able to take out the tier 3 tower and not quite able to kill the racks. But nope, Shortcan does die.
Oh, and Hag's going for Shrunken now. Light brand into Shrunken, or could be a Frozen Light. Oh, double damage still. He's just gonna go take the racks.
Yeah, it looks like they're going all in on mid. Meanwhile, Silhouette's getting mega creeps.
Dodge the charge. Swap out.
Cancel port.
Swap out.
He's getting locked down.
Done.
Does I guess Glacier Freeze prevents swapping out.
TDL's in.
And Silhouette bought back immediately.
Ain't nobody killing that tower but me.
Alright, so TDL get a counter mid tower. Now they only have 1 set of racks. So, I mean, Zao making a good point that they're just trying to play this game safe.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for Gauntlet Sheepstick. You should have it in, like...
Parasite's got a Sheepstick.
Yeah. Gauntlet didn't buyback. I don't know what happened. He had, like, 2100 gold 5 minutes ago with that Blessed Orb.
Maybe he just wants the item, you know?
Who knows? Yeah, I don't know what Nox is buying. I guess he's going for that Savage. I wouldn't even be surprised to see a Doombringer, to be honest.
Doombringer?
Down this far.
Yeah, I think that's what it would have to be to try to win. But I guess Savage against the Wing Bow.
Yeah,
either
that's
one
also...
makes sense. Like if you get the Doom, you might miss your auto attacks anyways. But the charge can never miss, so charge would do damage.
Yeah, they just need some sort of way to get to the enemy base faster. I mean, they can't walk all the way over there every time they get a genocide after they heal. It's just not gonna work.
Got a puzzle box on post days. Easy.
He swapped out, right?
Yeah, but he lagged.
Yeah, he
That's the
swapped
illusion.
out.
So, Kraken ultimate drops on the Syl ultimate, and that might be their cue to just leave.
They should really just push in. I don't know why they're so scared.
Yeah.
If I were Legion, I'd just like send the puzzle box and send it all in. I don't know.
They really want to.
Parasite's gonna get jumped? Maybe. No, they don't care. I just like use the puzzle. Yeah, just use the puzzle box. Put a tree grapple. Or even just use your geos to hit it with your illusions.
I mean, I guess TDL can kind of like insta-wipe them, but...
She won a Frozen Light! Oh my god!
Oh my god! I was right, I was trolling.
Yeah! You did it.
Why?
I have no idea. Maybe he's like, fuck it, I'm not gonna get a Grimoire or a BKB anyways. May as well just get the Iceberg.
Well, I guess, yeah, because, like, he's not gonna get the Shrunken in time for this fight, so he's like, oh.
Yeah, like Revenant has more useful items than this hag.
How far? Yeah.
He has more farm than Fabelli, this Revenant.
Uh-oh. Parasite.
He's caught out here. He looks like the counter kill though. Actually, there goes Gauntlet and knocks his down. He's got no buyback. There goes the Rhapsody ultimate coming in as well. Rhapsody gonna cancel it, realizing not doing too much. They do kill Shuriken, but the GGs are getting called. And there goes the CC ball because yeah, they realize that's the game. Nox dead for 70 seconds. It's not really conducive to a series victory. So xCet gonna get taken out here as it looks like PI coming from behind, losing game 1 but taking game 2 and 3. Well done to them. They'll be moving on to the losers bracket semifinals. Well, Team Excellent gets knocked out, or Team Not Excellent, whatever you want to call them. But Board Beater and Art of Pho. Let's go to Pho first time. Final thoughts, game, series, pick one.
Gauntlet won that game single-handedly, pretty much. I don't think it had anything to do with anything else except Gauntlet just making so much space, and that was pretty much it.
What about like that crazy ass Ceratops getaway?
I think that was just, you know, because they were so... The Hellborn team was already tilted at that point. They were like, fuck it. Whatever.
Just throw
like,
that hag on
Nox just charged in trying to chase a hasted silhouette who had an ult up, and he just like fed. Like he was just done at that point. He was done before that.
Seems like
It was cool to watch, though.
Yeah, Board Beater. Anything to say?
It was
Before we
fun to
wrap up?
watch. I mean, Hellborn didn't go without a fight. They kept. I mean, they didn't give up even like when all they had was a range race. So that was kind of cool. But it seemed pretty inevitable that they were going to lose.
He didn't sheep a wolf. Wow, this guy. Okay, so.
Oh wait, I have one more
What?
thing to say.
No.
Quincy,
too
I was
bad.
right. Legion has late game. I was right.
Yeah, they do. Like. Okay.
Especially when Kraken's ulting Silhouette Illusions.
They have
and
better
stuff.
late game.
Yeah.
Shut up. Legion has better late game. I win.
Well, they definitely won, so it certainly seems to suggest that was the case. Anyway, looks like PI will take this series 2-1 over xCet, and that'll do it for this series.